The trophy that fulfilled a billion dreams, the silverware that crowned India on the world stage returns home where champions are celebrated. Hello and welcome to this special broadcast on NDTV 24/7. I am Preeti Dahiya, with me my colleague and NDTV 24/7 sports editor Rika Roy. Rika, we are so privileged that NDTV is today hosting this T20 World Cup 2026 trophy. Are we looking set to lift this one?
Well, I think so. You know, the last time I saw this trophy and I was privileged to touch this was when MS Dhoni had it.
Wow.
Back in 2027. It's been a really long story since then. Rohit Sharma had it the last time around. No one has defended. Let's see if Surya Kumar Yadav and company is able to do that. Fingers crossed.
We are keeping our fingers crossed, and I'm sure Surya Kumar Yadav is looking all set to once again lay his hands on this silverware. And we, as per ICC rules, are not allowed to touch it because only a select few people can touch it. But like I said, we are very privileged that we are hosting the trophy today. And on this special broadcast, we also have Atul Vasan, former India player, joining us on the broadcast. Atul, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And we'll also bring in our other guests who are with us online. We have consulting editor sports, Boria Majumdar. Boria, welcome once again. And from Pakistan, we have former Pakistan captain Rashid Latif. Rashid, welcome once again to NDTV 24/7. But Atul, since you are sitting right next to the trophy, how does it feel?
Well, first of all, let me tell you, Rika, this was not the trophy you touched. This is a different trophy from
it's a different
2007.
trophy.
It's a different one.
Second of all, I think
it
this
looks
is
different. Definitely different.
This is a trophy, but it's more like a symbol. It's a token, you know. If you win a gold medal in Olympics, it's not gold. If you win a Nobel Prize, you get the money and the citation, but is the title.
And you also get a replica, by the way.
So by the way, so this is what is it? This is a 500 rupee note, right? So this is a piece of paper with printing on it.
Yeah.
But you and me believe that it's got value. So it's a collective belief. I think this is what it is.
Wow, I think once again you can bank on Atul to give you analogies that fit in somewhere or the other. Boria Majumdar is also with us on the broadcast. Boria, the silverware looks so stunning, and my most favorite moment or World Cup winning moment, historical moment for India is that Rohit Sharma with that slow walk,
yes,
going towards his team with the trophy in his hand. What is your most memorable moment that you can pick up and share with us?
With Rashid there, why not the Pakistan moment? It always feels good to rub it in, isn't it? So Joginder Sharma in Pakistan, that last catch, that was Pakistan's moment to beat India and make history in 2007. Didn't happen, but that's the charm of an India-Pakistan. You beat Pakistan, win that, the IPL is born, the whole T20 revolution starts, commercialism takes a different league in India. This particular trophy, imagine that story for the last 20 years. It has redefined the whole contours of world cricket, which started with that Joginder Sharma over. And like you said, silverware, silver is oftentimes better than gold, and this trophy tells you such. Quick one story from me before I leave.
Yeah.
Michael Johnson was asked ahead of the Atlanta Olympics that, we want to make some special shoes for you. So the shoe manufacturer went and made shoes because it was his home Olympics, and comes to him and demonstrates the shoe to him. And all of a sudden, millions of dollars were spent in that one shoe, and he looks at that shoe and he says, I'm not going to run in it. And they said, what are you talking about? And he said, no, the color of the shoe is silver. I only run in gold shoes.
Oh, wow.
And Johnson was only given gold shoes to run. So while it is silverware, we will only accept a gold trophy, or rather, symbolically, the World Cup trophy on the 8th of March in Surya's hand.
But
By the way, there is one trophy pending still. We want that back also.
Acha, before Boria goes, I want him to stay at least for Rashid's answer, because you picked up a moment which you thought was ideal to rub it in. Rashid, आपके लिए वर्ल्ड कप की सबसे ज्यादा दिल के पास मेमोरी कौन सी याद है जो आप शेयर करना चाहते हैं?
मेरी बेंगलोर की मैच की है, जो कि 96 का अगेंस्ट इंडिया था, क्वार्टर फाइनल बेंगलोर का। वो बहुत यादगार मैच है। पाकिस्तान हार गया था, लेकिन वो जो चीज हमने फील की थी, एयरपोर्ट से लेके होटल से लेके ग्राउंड, और वहाँ के क्राउड जो था, वो मेमोरीज में याद है। और बहुत सारे मैच इंसान खेलता है, लेकिन कुछ मैच लाइफ के लिए होते हैं, इसीलिए इंडिया पाकिस्तान इतना इम्पोर्टेंट है। तो वो मैच मैं शायद कभी भूल नहीं सकता कि वो मैच था। फिर उसके बाद 99 की वर्ल्ड कप में इंजरी हो गई थी, क्योंकि कैप्टन उस वक्त मैं था। तो लॉर्ड्स पे जो ट्रॉफी रिवील हुई थी, उसमें पाकिस्तान को रिप्रेजेंट मैंने किया। उस ट्रॉफी को मैंने हाथ तक लगाया हुआ है। पाकिस्तान फाइनल में गो के हार गया, वसीम अकरम वो नहीं ले सके, लेकिन वो जो मीटिंग थी उसमें अजहरुद्दीन थे, वहां से मार्क टेलर थे और बहुत सारे कैप्टन थे। जो कि 1919 वर्ल्ड कप में थे। बोरिया साहब के जो सवाल था ना, वो मुझे डिस्टॉर्शन इतनी थी, मुझे आया नहीं। अगर दोबारा वो सवाल मुझसे पूछ लें तो मैं जवाब दे सकता हूँ।
बोरिया है हमारे साथ शो पे। बोरिया, गो हेड।
सवाल नहीं पूछा था. I just said that 2007 beating Pakistan was a major high point. But just to quickly add to what Rashid said about that 96 game, Sachin Tendulkar will tell you that in that Bangalore hotel ahead of the game, the Indians were being treated with a slight amount of disdain, saying, "Can you beat Pakistan?" Because at that point Pakistan was a very good side, unlike now. But after that, when the Indian players were lying or relaxing around the poolside, 8 special prawn dishes and chicken dishes came for them because they had beaten Pakistan. Ask Sachin Tendulkar. We've written about this in his autobiography.
Only you can make that possible for us, Boria. Please get Sachin also on this show. We'll be happy to, relive some of the memories with him. But quickly, Boria, also tell us why India is looking the team that can really lay its hands on the trophy once again, even though defending champions have never won this trophy.
This is because all bases are covered. Whether it is batting, whether it is bowling, whether it is spin bowling, whether it is Gautam's coaching. If you ask me, the hierarchy of Indian cricket at this point in time, T20 will rank at the very top. You've got a win percentage of 86, 87. You've got your backups ready. If there is one injury, no problem. Ishan Kishan injured, X will come. Sanju injured, Y will come. Tilak Verma injured, somebody else will come. Your fast bowling base is covered, spin base is covered. You've got Atul Vasan there who will talk about this better than me. But as an observer and an analyst, you know that India can take pressure. You're playing at home. You've got your bases covered. You have your fans, and you've got a coach who revels under pressure in this format. So in every sense, India goes in as favorites. Yes, there is the knockout curse. Yes, there is that knockout thing of 2%. But if you think there is one team that can do the job, it is India.
All right, and Rika, I think this point will also come up for discussion when you go for the captain's, interaction with media. Press conference tomorrow. There are 12 of them in India and 8 in Sri Lanka. So as a journalist who's been covering World Cups for a while now, how strange does it feel really? This co-hosting thing, will it work for us? Will it not work for us?
For me, it is an absolute dampener that I won't be able to question Salman Ali Agha at this point, particularly with the context that we
this
find ourselves
in.
And there's the Australian captain there, the Sri Lankan captain there. We of course have 12 of the other captains in India, in Mumbai, where I'm going to be, but there's going to be another captain's presser in Colombo, which we will not be able to address and will not be able to a part of. It is a little bit of a dampener, but under given circumstances, under current scheme of things, that was only possible.
Yeah, and Atul, we were talking about this earlier also. The way this entire Indian team has shaped up from the last World Cup to this one now, 2024 to 2026, things have changed. Captaincy has changed hands, but the confidence and the faith that we have in this Indian team is because our bench strength is so strong that we haven't taken time really to waste it on settling down with the new set of players.
Yeah, things change fast, and I am just thinking, when we lost the first T20 against New Zealand from 58 runs, I think we should have had the program then. So suddenly, if there is any format where you have to eat your words, this is it. And I think ever since that 50 over World Cup, you were there with me and Kapil Dev.
Yeah.
And we were so sure that this trophy to aa hi gayi hai. And we did a bhangra in the morning before the show. After that, I realized this alchemy, the book, that if we want really badly and you keep on saying it aloud and the whole universe conspires, I think it's otherwise.
The alchemy of desire.
If you're so sure, the whole world universe conspires to mock you. That's what I'm not going to say, because I think till you win it, you have to just see, because then this is a format where any given day, any team can topple you, because it's just these 3 or 4 good overs, And I think no matter how good you are, I'll never write off any team in T20 format.
Atul, I was listening to MS Dhoni, last night, and he was saying one of the things that he as a captain hates is due. And while he says that this team is 100 on 100, but that's the tricky factor that he is laying down in this way.
I am a big skeptic of captains in T20s anyway. I think, I remember Mansoor Ali Khan Patodi, he said when he used to be the captain, he used to enter the field, and how he used to set the field? He used to say, scatter. and I think everything used to be work out fine.
Settled.
And I think, yeah, and another example, in NASDAQ, in the New York Stock Exchange, they got a Harvard graduate and they got a monkey punching buttons, and the monkey did better. That's my case.
वाओ राशिद, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ, अगर आपसे आज पूछा जाए कि इस वर्ल्ड कप 2026 में कौन सी टीम है जो आपको सबसे ज़्यादा मजबूत नज़र आ रही है, जो ये ट्रॉफी लिफ्ट कर सकती है, तो आपकी नज़र में वो कौन सी टीम होगी?
देखें, एक तो इंडिया है, सबको भी मालूम है कि किस तरह से खेल रही है, लेकिन मैं मानता हूँ अतुल भाई जो कह रहे हैं कि जब तक आप खेल नहीं लेते, जीत नहीं लेते, जब तक कमेंट मतलब कि बराबरी के होने चाहिए। बिल्कुल एग्री करता हूँ इससे, क्योंकि ये डिजास्टर हो जाता है कभी कभार, अच्छी अच्छी टीम बाहर जाती हैं। इस टूर्नामेंट में न्यूजीलैंड की टीम बहुत कंपोज लग रही है, अच्छी टीम लग रही है। फिर साउथ अफ्रीका लास्ट वर्ल्ड कप में फाइनल हारी हुई है, साउथ अफ्रीका भी अच्छी है, उनके पास क्विंटन डिकॉक वापस आए, रिकल्टन भी वापस आ गए, तो उनकी बैटिंग लाइनअप स्ट्रांग है। इवन के उनकी स्पिन डिपार्टमेंट में आप कह सकते हैं थोड़ा बहुत है कि वहां पे इंडिया में होना चाहिए था कि स्पिनर्स बहुत ज्यादा अच्छे होने चाहिए। कैशव महराज है उनके पास सिर्फ, तो इसका मतलब है कि इंडिया इस वक्त अपने होम पे भी खेल रहा है और वो वाहिद टीम है जिसको अपनी मट्टी का पता है कि रेड सॉइल में कौन सी कैसे खेला जाएगा या ब्लैक सॉइल पे कैसे खेला जाएगा। बाकियों को इतना अंदाजा नहीं होता। बैकफायर हुआ था फाइनल, नो डाउट, में पिच थोड़ी सी खराब आप कह सकते हैं इंडिया के लिहाज से थी, जिसकी वजह से बैकफायर हो गया था, हार गए थे। लेकिन पूरा देखा जाए तो ये तीन टीम मुझे लग रही है जो कि बहुत ही स्ट्रांग लग रही है।
चलिए, तो आपने तो अपनी तीन टीम जो है वो पिक कर ली हैं, बट रिका, ओवरऑल व्हाट आर वी पिकिंग अप, यू नो, द बuzz अराउंड दिस वर्ल्ड कप एंड द फैक्ट दैट इंडिया एंड श्रीलंका आर co-hosting, also that means that the home team India will also have to play a few matches in Sri Lanka, technically not our home.
One match in
One
Sri
match,
Lanka,
yeah.
which is
again
Pakistan also.
no, he didn't.
No,
pick
I don't think so. I don't think so. South Africa, New Zealand, and India.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So India is going to play one match in Sri Lanka. Other than that, all the matches are being played at home in the major centers. But look, Preeti, I think the first round is very easy for India, and it's going to be a cakewalk. We of course don't know whether India plays Pakistan or not. Even if it plays Pakistan, I would say that the first round India is going to have all the matches, all the.
मेरा एक सवाल राशिद थे, अगर ये मैच नहीं खेलेंगे और आगे जाके फिर से हमारा सेमीफाइनल फाइनल हुआ तो फिर भी नहीं पाकिस्तान होगा, तो फिर तो ट्रॉफी आ ही जाएगी।
नहीं, वो सवाल हम राशिद से पूछेंगे, क्योंकि ये यू नो दिस entire world cup is also hanging on that particular question that everyone is facing right now. Is India and Pakistan match happening?
Preeti, I will
on
give you
15th Feb?
some news here,
Yeah.
that there is back channel negotiation on, and the deputy chair of ICC has now been, Imran Khwaja has now been asked to speak to Pakistan Cricket Board to do some kind of negotiation to impress upon them that it is important for them to come to the World Cup and play this match, because it is considered to be the match that bankrolls the World Cup.
Absolutely.
पाकिस्तान
And
बोर्ड
so
गलत आदमी से बात कर रहे हैं ना आप, सीधा किसी और से बात करिए। पाकिस्तान बोर्ड doesn't have a say in it. You have to talk to somebody else to make it happen.
yeah, because ultimately the
there's
PCB will
something
say
called
that.
protocol,
Yeah.
Atul. He can't directly speak to Mohsin Naqvi, so they have to speak to whoever
Send a
is the
tweet.
person,
Okay,
which we will not be able to see in India, by the way, Atul.
let's not jeopardize this discussion on those fine points, which obviously are not in the hands of either the three of us or even Rashid Latif, who's accepted our invite to join us on this broadcast. But Rashid, ये जो ग्रुप है जिसमें भारत, पाकिस्तान, नामीबिया, नेदरलैंड्स और यूएसए को रखा गया, इसमें टेक्निकली देखा जाए तो यही दो टीम्स हैं जो एक दूसरे को टक्कर दे सकती हैं, और अगर वही मुकाबला नहीं होगा तो फिर इस पूरे मुकाबले का क्या मतलब बन जाता है, इस ग्रुप का ही क्या मतलब रह जाता है?
इंडिया के लिए आप कह सकते हैं हम कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं होते, क्योंकि प्रीवियस वर्ल्ड कप अगर हम देखते हैं अमेरिका से पाकिस्तान हार गया, तो वहां से हम बाहर हो गए। मतलब कि ये T20 क्रिकेट ना डेंजरस होती है, हम वापस आने का टाइम नहीं मिलता। ओडीआई क्रिकेट है, आप गलती करते हो वापस आ जाते हो, 3 विकेट गिर गए 15 रन पे, लेकिन फिर 150 की पार्टनरशिप बन जाती है, उसमें टाइम होता है। टेस्ट क्रिकेट में आपके ऊपर टाइम होता है। वनडे T20 में जहां मिस्टेक किया आपने, और वहां पे जैसे हमारे कुछ प्लेयर हैं ऐसे हैं जो कि डॉट बॉल ज्यादा कंसीड करते हैं, खेलते ज्यादा है डॉट बॉल, वहां पे 3 से 4 ओवर अगर पीछे हो गए ना मैच से, वापस नहीं आ जाते। नेदरलैंड की टीम बुरी नहीं है, पाकिस्तान के लिए मुश्किलात हो सकती है क्योंकि टर्निंग ट्रैक है, हमें एडवांटेज बहुत ज्यादा है, हमारे स्पिनर्स बहुत अच्छे इस दफा पहली दफा लग रहा है, ऑलराउंडर भी और जो स्पेशलिस्ट स्पिनर है वहां पे बहुत स्ट्रांग है। जो उनके
अच्छा
सक्सेस
राशिद, तो इसी आपके इसी जवाब के मद्देनजर मैं एक और फॉलोअप क्वेश्चन लेना चाहती हूँ। अगर मान लीजिए एक अपसेट हो जाता है, यूएसए से या नेदरलैंड से आपकी टीम हार जाती है, तो फिर तो ये आपको और महंगा पड़ेगा कि आपने अपने आप से ही 2 अंक भारत के खिलाफ गवा दिए।
हारी थी।
हाँ, हारी थी, वो उन्होंने बताया है जी।
फिर कोलंबो लाहौर दोबारा फ्लाइट आ जाएगी ना।
तो
आप तो पहले डरा रहे हो,
मेंटली उसके लिए रेडी बैठी है पाकिस्तान की टीम।
मतलब चीजें मैं T20 की वजह से कह रहा हूँ, थोड़ा लगता है ऐसा, लेकिन ऐसी टीम है कि जाना चाहिए, आगे अब जाएगी, लेकिन कुछ ऐसी बातें जो कि अपने लोगों तक पहुंचाना जरूरी होती है।
देखिए बिजली गिरती है पर एक जगह बार बार नहीं गिरती है, तो डेविड एंड गलायत का एक ही बार हुआ था। पर मुझे लगता है कि देखिए वो गलतियां की हैं, पर पाकिस्तान की हिस्ट्री है कि कभी कभी ऐसे ब्लंडर्स कर देते हैं कि वो विश्वास ही नहीं होता कि हुआ है, फिर सब भूल जाते हैं, फिर याद आता है यार ऐसा हुआ था। पर चलिए उससे बड़ा मुद्दा है कि इंडिया पाकिस्तान, मैं तो चाहता हूं कि पाकिस्तान भी थोड़ा इंडिया के अगेंस्ट जीतना शुरू करे। मैं जब ये कहता हूं मुझे बहुत गालियां पड़ती हैं, पर आप रियलाइज नहीं कर रहे कि अगर हम ही जीतते रहे तो इसके मजा नहीं रहेगा, इस लॉ ऑफ डिमिनिशिंग रिटर्न्स। सो आई वांट पाकिस्तानी टीम टू डू वेल आल्सो, क्योंकि मैंने कहा था कि देखिए अमिताभ बच्चन अगर मुकरी को मारता रहेगा तो मजा क्या आएगा फिर बच्चे।
But for that to happen, Pakistan has to agree to play against India, and we don't know what is the logic behind this decision of theirs that they don't want to play against India, at least in the league stages. Now, the point that Rika was talking about earlier, Atul, this entire World Cup, the kind of schedule that we have at hand is that in the league stages, we, especially in the first week, we don't really have a much of challenge for the Indian team. But the real challenge starts in the second week onwards,
yeah,
when we face the likes of West Indies,
Australia. South Africa, Australia. 3 teams we will possibly we will be facing 3 teams under lights
if you
in
have to
1
win it,
week.
then you have to be ready for everybody.
So that is where I want to ask you, are we looking ready for the challenge of those teams?
Yeah, we are looking ready. I think if we have an India B team also, they'll both reach finals.
So there will be a final between India and India.
Could be.
No, and that would be a nightmare come true for a lot of teams who anyway think that we don't want them to come and play in this World Cup.
No, but then you have to raise your standards also. I think IPL is, everybody's attributing to the IPL, but all over the world franchise cricket is happening. Every country has got their T20 league. And the assimilation of players, yeah, you can say that the best of the best come to India to play in the IPL. So probably our youngsters are getting that first-hand experience, and they are raising the bar also. They've stepped up. So I think other countries' youngsters also have to take a note out of this. And I think a lot of top quality players are going everywhere, and they are playing, and a lot of experience, transformation, communication is there. So I think there is no reason why other countries cannot step up, because this T20 is the low-hanging fruit. It's the easiest form of cricket to be played, and I think that's why the talent pool will be bigger. For to play one-day cricket and Test cricket, you need better quality of players. People can mock me for this, but that's the truth. You can ask Rashid.
Preeti, I think he gives a perfect segue for us to also mention that this cup that we are seeing here has been traveling across India. It's been doing a sort of role modeling, it was right before it's with us, it went to Amritsar to pick up the vibes of Abhishek Sharma, the number one.
It inspires you. I mean, they are taking you to the alma mater of a lot of Indian players, to the universities. That's where the dreams are sown. You get aspiration. Then when you see this and you're up close and personal with something which everybody wants to have it in the hand, then you get inspired. And I think it's a beautiful way to do it.
It's a laudable effort by ICC.
Absolutely. And like I said, that it's an honor to sit next to this silverware. Not everyone gets that opportunity. With you, I've gotten that opportunity before also. But always an honor for sure. But let's talk about the Indian team that has been selected for the World Cup. For you, who will be that one player to watch out for?
Well, actually, first of all, I must say that I wouldn't like to be the selector, because it is rejecting more players than selecting. Because there are so many good players, and how to leave somebody out. Now with Tilak Verma getting fit, now where do you fit him? Sanju Samson is a poor guy. I feel sorry for him.
Do you think he'll play the first match?
Oh no, see, no, not really. I mean, the person who's doing.
You think he will not play the first match?
I don't know. I don't care. As long as you've got 11 players, whoever is in form should play. But it's a good problem to have, right? Problem of plenty is a good problem. Rather than कि किसको खिलाएं, है ही नहीं player. यहाँ पे एक जाता है, 3 खड़े हो जाते हैं, and the other guy is better.
Can you imagine Shubman Gill is not playing this tournament?
Can you imagine people were harping about Surya Kumar Yadav's form, and now suddenly everything is rosy.
350s is back,
yeah. So people get paranoid. Once you've discovered or identified a player who has done well, don't panic. In T20, there is more chance of you getting out because you have to go after every ball. So the luck plays a big factor. And law of averages, everything evens out in the end.
राशिद, मैं आपसे यहाँ पे ये सवाल पूछना चाहती हूँ कि हम ना भारतीय टीम की चर्चा कर रहे हैं और हर कोई ये कह रहा है कि हमारे पास प्रॉब्लम ऑफ प्लेंटी है, किस खिलाड़ी को बाहर बिठाएं, किसे अपनी टीम में वो प्लेइंग 11 में हिस्सा बनाए, वो एक बहुत बड़ी चिंता है। क्या ये इस बात की चर्चा पाकिस्तान में भी होती है कि इनका जो बेंच स्ट्रेंथ है, इनका जो टैलेंट पूल है, वो इतना स्ट्रांग है कि कभी इनके पास अच्छे खिलाड़ियों की कमी नहीं होती, और उसको आप कैसे कंपेयर करते हैं पाकिस्तान के हालात से?
देखिए, इंडिया के पास जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो मुझे जो है लगता है कि आईपीएल अपनी जगह है, उसका अपना एक वैल्यू है, उसका इनपुट है बहुत ज्यादा, लेकिन इंडियन में मेरिट बहुत हाई करती है। पहले शायद 90s में ऐसा नहीं था, मेरिट बहुत हाई है वहां पे। जायसवाल टीम में नहीं है, शेहरज अय्यर टीम में नहीं है, रवि बिश्नोई वो भी अच्छा बॉलर है, वो भी टीम में नहीं आ पा रहा। 3 प्लेयर जा चुके हैं, विराट चला गया है, रोहित चला गया है, जडेजा चला गया है। तो उसके अलावा भी अगर आप देखते हैं कि फिर विकेट कीपर्स का पूल मैं सबसे ज्यादा देखता हूँ। अभी पिछले मैंने क्विंटन डिकॉक की बात की, मैंने रिकल्टन की बात की, तो इंडिया में देखते हैं तो ईशान किशन 1.5-2 साल से खेला ही नहीं वो क्रिकेट, मतलब इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट। इतना डिसिप्लिनरी एक्शन हुआ या कुछ हुआ, लेकिन जब वो आया है तो लग ही नहीं रहा कि वो इतना गैप आया है। फिर हम ऋषभ पंत को देखते हैं, आफ्टर इंजरी एक्सीडेंट के बाद वो आता है, फिर दोबारा से वैसे ही खेलता है। फिर संजू सैमसन की बात की, बहुत ही जबरदस्त प्लेयर है, वो तीनों फॉर्मेट का अच्छा प्लेयर है। के राहुल को गिलफ्ट पकड़ा देते हैं तो वो भी, देखिए 4 विकेट कीपर हैं आपके पास जो कि किसी वक्त भी किसी टीम में भी जा सकते हैं। तो इसका मतलब है कि मेरिट बहुत हाई है। मैं अपने कंपेयर इसलिए करता हूँ कि हम काम बहुत ज्यादा टीवी पे करते हैं, रेडियो पे करते हैं, हर जगह मेरिट का कभी कभार हो जाता है कि यार ये प्लेयर नहीं होना चाहिए था, इस प्लेयर को यहाँ पे होना चाहिए था। हमें मिडिल ऑर्डर ही नहीं है, हमने 5 ओपनर्स ले लिए हैं, छठा भी ओपनर ले लिया, विकेट कीपर जो कि फ्रेंचाइजी कीपिंग करते नहीं है और यहाँ पे वो मेन कीपर है। तो ये थोड़ा सा ये जो फर्क आया है 90s का और आज का, मेरिट बहुत हाई थी 90s में और अब इंडिया की मेरिट बहुत हाई थी।
तो राशिद, विकेट कीपर की बात कर रहे हो, माइंड मत करना। मैं देखिए, विकेट कीपर आजकल दिस इज एज इंपॉर्टेंट इन टुडेज T20 गेम एज अ ड्राइवर इन अ ड्राइवरलेस कार, क्योंकि वंस एक्चुअली T20 में हाउ मेनी बॉल्स गो टू द विकेट कीपर एनीवे। सो आई थिंक इवन वी प्लेड 1 वर्ल्ड कप विद राहुल द्रविड कीपिंग एंड वी ऑलमोस्ट वन द वर्ल्ड कप दैट ईयर। सो आई बट T20 and wicket keeping is something which is becoming a bit irrelevant. Anybody can wear the gloves and stand at the back because it's a good statistics to find out how many balls actually goes to the wicketkeeper in a T20 game.
Let's see what Rashid has to answer. Rashid, क्या विकेट कीपिंग मीनिंगलेस हो गई है?
नहीं, हमारी सिलेक्शन है वो मीनिंगलेस हो गई विकेट कीपर के लिए। पहले विकेट कीपर बैट्समैन सिलेक्ट हुआ करता था, अभी बैट्समैन विकेट कीपर सिलेक्ट होता है। वो कोई भी लेफ्ट स्विच कर सकता है, टीम को हरवा सकता है। बहुत सारे T20 के फाइनल हुए हैं जो कि फ्रेंचाइज के ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड पार्ट टाइम विकेट कीपर ने 2 कैच छोड़ दिए, स्टंप छोड़ दिया, वहां पे मैच ओवर हो जाता है। लेकिन यहाँ पे ये चीज देखने के लिए बॉल पीछे जाती है, लेकिन इंडिया में या श्रीलंका में स्पिन ट्रैक होंगे, यहाँ पे स्टंपिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है और यहाँ पे आपको स्पेशलिस्ट विकेट कीपर चाहिए। तो बैटिंग तो करते ही करते हैं, लेकिन होता क्या है कभी कभार कि किसी की टीम में जगह नहीं भरी, कीपिंग ग्लव्स पहन लो, और जब वो कीपिंग ग्लव्स पहनता है तो वो टीम के लिए नुकसान होता है, वो अच्छा नहीं होता।
Atul, there's a lot of talk in the British press and Australian press that India's campaign will primarily hinge on 2 forces, Abhishek Sharma and Varun Chakravarti. Your comment?
I think that's an insult to India, because if you say that you're doing our team disservice, because then you are ignoring the other players. And I think it's their trait. This is the way they try and focus on.
I think
what
much
happens,
of it is based on the stats.
Yeah.
In the last World Cup cycle.
Yeah. So if I write an X on a big whiteboard and see what you see, you'll see the X, but you fail to see the whiteboard.
Whiteboard. Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting answer.
I get what you're saying, but then what do you?
I don't think so. I mean, their start will be very important. Abhishek is amazing, and can you imagine, just one after the other, we are discovering these diamonds. Can you imagine the kind of the talent pool we've got in the country? And I'm sure there's Vaibhav Suryavanshi is there. We're just
Upcoming
waiting for
talent,
his
yeah.
upcoming. He's come
He's already established, yeah.
And look at their the clarity of thought. The first ball at 14 and that young age. They don't. I mean. And the attitude, and this is the correlation with this is new and brash India. If you go and look at the streets, this is how we are confident. Our economy is doing well, and this is the face of India. We are not scared of anybody.
Maybe
That's right.
Shubman Gill has a word for it, gun player.
Gun player. Okay. So on that interesting note, thank you so much, Atul, for joining us on this special broadcast. Rashid, आपका भी बहुत शुक्रिया NDTV 24/7 पे हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए. And of course, like Atul was saying, that India has the talent, India has the right attitude. India has also got their hands on this trophy in the last edition. And yeah, we're looking all set to keep it home only. Let's see how this World Cup pans out. You'll get all the latest coverage right here on NDTV 24/7. For the moment, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.